Kev G weather overview, 8 o'clock update on Henri, and not much has changed from the overall thinking from the National Hurricane Center from what I could tell. We're going to hone in on some more details, try to rehash some of the things that have been part of the forecast in the last 24 hours. This is my threat map that I did just to give everybody an idea, and I still think the worst of the weather as far as the combination of wind and rain is going to be on the eastern tip of Long Island. And we will have a variety of impacts across the tri-state area with the combination of wind and rain. And I'm getting more concerned about flash flooding, not just for Sunday, but for Monday. And that's really going to be something that I'm going to have to look at tomorrow when I join you around 12 p.m. And that by that time, the storm may be making landfall somewhere on Long Island or in southern New England as an outside shot. So if we look at the hurricane right now, basically what's going on is that as of the 8 o'clock advisory, it's maintaining winds of 75 miles an hour. The presentation of the hurricane is a little bit more circular now, and the barometric pressure inside the storm, as reported by Air Force hurricane hunters, has dropped 2 millibars. So that means to me that the storm is steady state on its way to the southern and New England and Long Island coast. And from there, as we go into Sunday night into Monday, this circulation, even though it will be weakening, it's going to kind of meander over and near the tri-state area and over New England, and that could present problems with moderate to heavy rain. And wind and rain are really going to do a number on the area overall over the next 1 to 2 days, but we'll hone in on it some more. Now, speaking of the rain, we have an upper feature that is well ahead of Henri, and it's starting to bring in showers, and some of these showers are going to be pretty heavy, especially for southern New Jersey. In fact, the National Weather Service down in Camp Springs, Maryland, they put out an advisory for southern New Jersey. This is through midnight, basically saying that flash flooding is likely there because this area of heavy rain that's ahead of Henri is causing problems with, basically running over the same area over and over again. So areas around Philly up to about New York City, you got to look out for this flash flood threat for overnight, well ahead of the storm's approach. Now, the winds, as we've talked about, serious wind situation for the forks of Long Island with 40 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts possible elsewhere. So most of Suffolk County is really under the gun here, I would say, especially out towards the Twin Forks. So I did want to look at the potential for heavy rain. Now, this is heavy rain potential. Well, this potential of rain was put out. This is a graphic put out by the National Weather Service, and this is valid from tomorrow through Tuesday. So they're anticipating, well, this is through 8 a.m. Tuesday. So if this forecast verifies, we're looking at ridiculous rainfall totals just west of the storm center. In fact, much of Long Island could be experiencing 4 to 7 inches of rain just with the track of the storm the way it is. And that includes parts of New York City as well. So through Tuesday, we're looking at, the lion's share of the rain happening Sunday into Sunday night. And there'll be residual rain for Monday. And where that all ends up is going to be very telling. I'm very concerned about the inland areas, too. You can see pockets near the Litchfield Hills in Connecticut and up into the Hudson Valley nearing 5 inches. So we've had a very wet time of it the last 6 weeks. And it looks like Henri is going to exacerbate that situation with all of this rainfall coming in. Now, I did want to look deep inside the track of the hurricane. We can expect the earliest arrival of tropical storm force winds just on our doorstep before 2 a.m. As we look at the storm center, we really zoom in on it. This is the track as it is right now with the National Hurricane Center. So they have this tracking somewhere between Southampton and Montauk Point. This is tomorrow around noon, and this would be a very bad hit for the forks of Long Island, with the storm center running up right over them essentially. So I'll have another update for you at noon tomorrow. In the meantime, be safe. I hope all this information has been of use to you, and I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on tomorrow's broadcast.